Hey, good afternoon. Chris here with Eastbound RS. Just want to reach out today and talk about goals and setting platforms for them. Essentially, marching towards your goals. So in life, there's always things as a young man, as a young adult, as a middle-aged man, whatever it may be, you got to set goals. Meaning, like, what are the things that you want to achieve in life? Things that are monetary, things you want to get for your home, things you want to get for your career, even simple things. Like if you're a kid and you're like, I'm playing a sport, well, what's an achievement you want to get? Do you want to score another goal in the next game? You want to be the best goalkeeper you can? Next game on Friday night, I'm planning on scoring 2 touchdowns, regardless of what happens. What do you got to do to get it? Who are you working with? You have a team, you have a network, and those goals always got to be oriented to basing on how you get them. And that's why I say marching towards your goals. So in life, there's always a platform set in front of you that you can pick many different directions. Or you can sit right where you're at and just hope that it comes to you and have faith in the process. Well, to me, I can't sit around and wait for that. I want to have faith in myself to create the process to achieve the goals that I've set forward. And by doing that, you ultimately create a plan and steps and stages on how you get those achievements to hop forward to whatever that goal set is. Now, what I want to point past on those goals is what's the goal for, first off? And when you set a definition or a meaning of what that goal is to you individually, or a team, or if you own a business, whatever the goal may be, I want you to look past it. I mean, like way past it. So like, I'm going to get this goal. Here's how I'm going to get to that goal. But when I achieve that goal, what was that goal ultimately for? So I want you to see past it. So meaning that once you know that you've got all of the tools set in motion you needed to create to achieve that goal, figure out what that goal was and set a meaning for it. And then when you know what that goal's meaning is, then figure out what that goal in life or achievement is that you're marching towards is going to do for you. So if you know that, by the time I'm 40, I want to have created this amount of money in my savings account or my IRA, or whatever investment you have, or database that you've set up that you want to have this amount of stock set in motion making money for you, then what are those going to do for you to achieve the overall accomplishment of what that goal is set to create and make for you? So a lot of people will be like, well, I'm going to do something. And I don't know how. And then they'll figure it out. And then they'll get that goal and they'll check that box and they'll move on to the next. Well, I always felt like in life what you need to do for those goals was make them work for you. So if I'm going to have a 1-year goal, I almost want to look to 5 years and be like, when I get to that 1-year marker, what's those next 4 years going to have in line to make that actual goal work harder for me? So make that goal be smart. Make it transition into almost a universal setup for you to make it through to the next stage of that goal. Now, sometimes goals are stages for a series of events in your life that you want to march towards to achieve. So what I'm trying to say is if you're going to set goals, don't make them small, make them large. So they don't need to be like, I need to be a millionaire right now. How do I get there? What I'm trying to say is if you have a goal in mind, make it broader, make it grow, make it be something that when you get to that goal, it then opens up another door or window to make that goal evolve into something larger. So whatever it is that you're working for in your life right now and you're setting in motion to get to, look past it, through it. Like punch through the goal and see what's on the other side of it so that when you get to it, it becomes something larger for you and those around you. It's because you want to create. And man, it's crazy. the world we live in and technology. And I mean, I'll say I've dived into it pretty deep here recently, the AI part of what we've got going on and networking and establishing, and something that would take a week takes 5 minutes now, and something that took a month takes a week. It's crazy. Now, I want you to be real to yourself. If you're going to use platforms that allow you to do that kind of stuff, make them be genuine to you. Make them be real. Don't use the AI to be fake. Make it something substantial that works for you. Set up what your social platform is. Set up what your network is. Utilize the things that we have around us, because I always feel like I used to be the type of man that was like, oh, I don't need to do that, or why am I saying that, or why do I need to do that? Well, man, times have changed, and realistically you can still be the same person you always have been and utilize the things you have access to now to still be the same person and make them work for you. So everybody out there, whether you're a man, a woman, you're young, you're old, you are sitting somewhere right now watching this, if there's something that you're thinking about doing, go do it. Don't sit around anymore. Don't sit here and just watch other people do it. Even if you're watching a YouTube video and you're like, man, how in the world did that guy do that? Well, he did it, so there's a way. So if you're seeing something that somebody else has or that you want, or something that somebody else is doing that you would like to enjoy, or something that somebody has that is like their career went this way, well, every moment in time a decision made creates the next stage. So if you have something that you want to do goal-oriented in your life, march for it and march through it. See it through, get to the other side, evolve with it, and it'll create you to be a better creator of yourself. That sounds kind of weird to say out loud, but I mean it. When you start going towards something, you will adjust accordingly. And then not only will you do that, you'll start picking up on other things you didn't know about that allowed you to be like, well, I needed to get this in order to have that. But when I figured out how to have that, I will then use what I have figured out how to get to ultimately change the trajectory of where it is that you're going with that overall goal. Because goals evolve. Unless it's something simple, but those do as well. So see through, all the way through. Be true to yourself and go chase those goals. Stop sitting around thinking about it and do it. Because there's no time like the present. And a lot of times when you put it off because it can be done tomorrow something else is going to pop up. And that's just life for you. So I always said and always will say, and I believe in wholeheartedly, that if you have intentions of doing something, there's no point in time, like right now, and there's no point in waiting on it because somebody else is going to do it if you don't do it. Make it true to yourself. Go get your goals. Chris here with Eastbound RS. Keep it real. Good vibes as always. And march towards those goals, y'all. I'll see you when you get them. Take it easy.